Oh, hey there, all. Cashmagnet Guru coming at you. Going to throw out some info today that I'm sure a lot of people are having some issues with right now in regards to Cashmagnet. Now, we all know that Cashmagnet has been having some issues. And yeah, it stinks. But, we can't stomp our little feet, throw ourselves on the floor. We got to just trudge on through if we want to earn some easy money. Sometimes not so easy money in this case. So what's going on right now is Cashmagnet had their default apps get booted out of the Google Play Store. Well, how inconvenient is that? So the big problem is people are running out of time because you need to have 16 apps installed. You get 24 hours of passive time. Now, that being said, you can run with less. You just got to maintain your phone more often. Dumping your data, that will reset it. A lot of the time. I'm going to say all the time. Now, I actually just had to do this on a phone where I had no apps installed. All gone. So it was frustrating. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what you have to do, the hoops that you have to jump through. Now, the first thing I'm going to show you is you're going to download different APKs. Now, totally ignore APK. I mean, all that it is just an installation file. That's all it is for Android. So, Android Packet Kit is what APK stands for. You don't need to know that. But there's a little fun fact. Tell you, I learned this myself today as well. I didn't know what APK stood for. I've downloaded a number of APKs. Never knew what it stood for. Don't really care. I just know it works. Right? Don't need to know how my TV works. Just as long as I turn it on. And it shows my Steelers winning, right? All right. So, okay, so here's the skinny on taking care of it and installing it. Now, APKs are going to be a little tricky. Now, this is the way I did it. So I went and found Spaceship Mechanic on Google. And I just clicked on it. And apparently it's wanting me to. Okay, so for giggles, I'll just. Oh, actually, that's the wrong one. My bad. Sorry about that, folks. There. My bad. Wrong one. Wrong one. Not even going to edit that out. I'll leave my goof in there. So we're going to download it. Of course, I'm not a robot, right? And go. Now, what I'm going to show you is where I would normally put it, because I've done this. I've downloaded this and plenty of others. Now, I'm going to give Rookie Farmer a lot of kudos because he is the one that went out and got all these. Now, you're going to want it to name it what it's going to be in Cashmagnet. Now, I'm going to tell you the ones in Cashmagnet are not going to have the same verbiage. As you can see here, Space Mechanic is actually Space Commander. That's just how it is. It's going to be a pain, people. It really will be. So all that I, and you see there where all I did was change the name of it. Okay, so how we're going to get to this to our phone now is we're just going to right click and we are going to send it. You'll see right here is my Aristo 2 that I have plugged in via my USB cable. Now, what I would normally do is grab like maybe all of them or a big portion of these, depending on how bad my phone is. My phone yesterday, when I had no apps on it whatsoever, I grabbed, 20 of them and put them on there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how you install those. So that's pretty easy. So now let's get into the installation part. Okay, so here it is. This is on my Aristo 2. All that I did was go to File Manager, and it was right there. Depending on your phones, it might vary. It might be under Downloads, might be somewhere else. I don't know. But for my Aristo 2, I just opened up Download Manager and scroll down, and here were my APKs. So all that you do with the APK is just like a program, just like Windows. You just double click it, open it up, and hit install. Now, one thing it's going to tell you is, oh my God, you're going to trash your phone by using an APK. And you go, I'm okay with that. I'm going to install that anyway. These are files that have already been on your phone. Now, they're in APK fashion, but these have already been on your phone through the Google Play Store. So don't worry about them. And you shouldn't be worrying about putting any program on your phones as it is. These should be burner phones. They should not be your personal phone or anything like that. Now, here, all that you do is you don't hit open, you hit done, and you just go to the next one and call it good. That's all you do. Don't make this more complicated than you have to. Okay, that being said, hopefully that answers all your questions and gets you right back on track. I know it's going to be a little bit of work, but sometimes you have to work for that passive income, when sometimes that passive income is not exactly passive. So, all right. This has been Cash Magnet Guru. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Hopefully this info was helpful. Hopefully. Be sure to subscribe. The only way you can get some of this really helpful information. And be sure to ring that bell to get notified when I go live. Or put up a video like this. All right, all. Thanks. And take care. Laters.